Good morning, second graders. How are you doing? I hope you had a great weekend and you are ready to start the week by stretching your brain. Let's get warmed up looking at our first page of the week. Here we go. This is our T page. We are going to start by writing our name at the top. Every time I'm going to start with a capital letter. Because names are proper nouns get capital letters. Names. Mr. Garrett. There you go. And when we are writing a capital T, I start from top to bottom, fill up the whole space, top to bottom, and then across the top. Top to bottom, T, T. Top to bottom, then a T across the top. Top to bottom, T. Top to bottom, T. One more. Top to bottom, T. There you go. I can identify the initial sound in single syllable words. This is a picture of a hand. Hand. I know that I will need an H. Make sure that your H has a tall back. If it doesn't have a tall back, then sometimes it looks like an N. Okay? Just a little tip. Number 3, I can identify consonant blends in single syllable words. And these are two girls that look exactly the same. And I know that when that happens, they are twins. Twins. Excellent. I can identify consonant digraphs in words. This is a bird, but it is not any old bird. It's a baby bird. And when there is a baby bird, we call it a chick. Ch. C-H. Ick. Chick. Excellent. Let me move this up. And while I move this up, I just want to remind you, if you need me to slow down, if you need to take more time with this, you can always hit pause. Or if you get to the very end, you can always go and rewatch the video again. All right, let's be the teacher. I can use end punctuation and capitalization in my sentence. My mom bought 9 shirts. Now, we know that sentences start with capital letters. The person who wrote this did not do that. We need to fix it for them. We also know that sentences end, with punctuation. I jumped ahead. We end with punctuation. All right, so let's begin. My, capital M. My, and then we put in a space. My mom, space. We look at this space, we put it here. My mom bought, space, 9, space, shirts. My mom bought 9 shirts, and then we make sure that we put a punctuation at the end, a period at the end of this sentence. If we are asking a question, if we said something like, did my mom buy 9 shirts? That would be a question mark. If we said, my mom bought 9 shirts that were made of gold, that would be an exclamation point. But this is just telling us something. My mom bought 9 shirts. All right, let's move up. We have the word families. The IT says it. It all by itself is a word. It's a word that takes the place of something. It. Okay, I have the mouse, but I don't want it in my way. So I know I'm talking about the mouse, but I use the word it. All right, but when I'm using the word family, I want to look at those last letters and see if there's something that rhymes with that. All right, so this, with the plus sign on it, that is a medical kit. It's a kit that doctors might use. kit. Now let's see if we can think of some other words that rhyme with it. Well, what I had to do to come and tape right now, I had to sit on my chair. When I sit, it rhymes with kit. And let's see. Oh, and I couldn't see unless my lights were lit. Okay. And we're lucky that at lunch I could have bit my lip, but I didn't. So now I can keep talking. All right. There we go. And I bet you can think of other words if you want to write some more in here. That would be fine. Let's see. I can use root words with the correct inflectional form. We blank a great meal. We cooking a great meal. No, that would only work if we used are. We are cooking. We cooks a great meal. No, that would not work for for multiple. We talks about more than one. He cooks a great meal. That's a one person. What about cooked? We cooked a great meal. Oh, that is something that we did in the past, and that is correct. We cooked a great meal. And since I have room, I'm going to write it. We cooked a great meal. And we realize that the ed at the end says t. It says the T sound, cooked. When I have a K, a hard K, and then a ed, I make the ed say t. We don't want to say cook-ed. We want to say cooked. Excellent. All right. Let's come down here. Number 8. I can read and write grade level sight words. M-E spells me. M-E, me. W-I-L-L spells will. W-I-L-L, will. Y-E-S spells yes. So that is our sight words. Me, will, yes. And I know that you can think of words or you can think of sentences to use these words in. I can identify the number of syllables in a word. Basket, basket, basket. Help me clap it out. Basket. I hear 2 sounds. Basket. And I break it apart here. Basket. Now let's look. When we were talking about our writing, we learned that there had to be a vowel sound in every single part of our words. So basket. Here's a vowel and here's a vowel. The A on this side, the E on this side. But there's only 2 sides. So I'm going to circle the 2. There are 2 syllables in this word. And then today, the start of the week. Today is Monday, comma, October 5th. Oh, and I think for once I finally have room. Monday, October 5th, 2020. And since we started with today is, I like to put a period because that ends our sentence. Today is Monday, October 5th, 2020. Extra practice, it says make a circle map on the back with words and pictures that start with T. So I will turn this over and let's draw a circle with a capital T and a lowercase t right next to it. Let's see, my first T, I think I'll draw a shape like this, and then I'll go out a little bit, and then in at the end. Does anybody recognize this? This is a tie. A tie. And you can decorate your tie, if you draw that, any way you want, with stripes or circles or flowers, however you want. Let's see. I know something I haven't seen lately, but when I was little, I got to play with one of these a lot. This is something that spins. You make this go up and down, and then it will spin, spin, spin. That is a top. So we have tie, we have top. I can think of one more. Let's do one more. And let's see. I'm going to draw this and a bump and come down and go to one point and another point and come up. And that, even though it's very, very big on my paper, that is a tooth. And as always, boys and girls, I know that you can come up with many, many more words that start with a T. This will get you started. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you later.